In the chaos of war, fate can be cruel, but sometimes it can be unimaginable. This is the true story of one man who stared into the face of nuclear fire. Not once, but twice. A man who became the silent symbol of human endurance. His name was Tsutomu Yamaguchi. Life before the bomb. Before the sky fell, Tsutomu was an ordinary man. Born in 1916 in Nagasaki, he worked as an engineer for Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. A husband, a father, a man with dreams. In the summer of 1945, with World War II nearing its dreadful climax, Yamaguchi was sent on a business trip to Hiroshima, unaware that history was about to change forever. August 6, 1945. It was his final day in Hiroshima. He was walking to the shipyard when a sound split the air, a rumble like no other, and then a flash, brighter than 1,000 suns. The atomic bomb, Little Boy, was dropped by the US bomber Enola Gay. The blast leveled the city in seconds. Over 70,000 people, gone in an instant. Yamaguchi was just 3 kilometers from ground zero. The explosion threw him into a ditch. His body was scorched, his face was burned, his eardrums ruptured. But he lived. The return to Nagasaki. 2 days later, still wrapped in bandages, Yamaguchi made a decision that seems impossible in hindsight. He returned home, to Nagasaki. He went to report back to work. Yes, work. Even as he described the destruction of Hiroshima, few believed him. How could one bomb destroy an entire city? And then, history repeated itself. August 9, 1945, Nagasaki. Just 3 days after Hiroshima, at exactly 11:02 a.m., a second U.S. bomber dropped the plutonium bomb, Fat Man, over Nagasaki. Once again, Tsutomu Yamaguchi was within 3 kilometers of ground zero. The shockwave shattered his office windows, the walls collapsed, he was thrown to the floor. But again, he survived. Not a miracle, not luck, just survival. After the bombs, Yamaguchi was now one of the few, perhaps the only, officially recognized double hibakusha. Hibakusha means survivor of the bomb. His body was broken. Radiation sickness, infection, hair loss, deep psychological scars. He lost friends, family, his beloved city, but he didn't let it consume him. A voice for peace. For decades, he stayed quiet. Like many survivors, he bore his pain in silence. But as the years passed, his silence turned to action. He began speaking out, not in anger, but in warning. He testified before the United Nations. He wrote poetry. He pleaded with the world to abandon nuclear weapons. Legacy of a survivor. Yamaguchi lived until 2010, 94 years of life, 2 nuclear blasts, 1 powerful legacy. He wasn't just a survivor, he was a voice for the voiceless, a human reminder of what war can do, and what peace must protect. Tsutomu Yamaguchi's story is not one of death. It is a story of life, of a man who walked through fire twice and came back to tell the world, never again. If this story moved you, share it. Let his voice echo beyond history books. Subscribe for more stories the world must never forget.